As we kind of wrap up severe weather awareness, each day we've had posted a video on our website and our streaming channel 8.2 concerning some of these. And today's the final one is on flooding, and we kind of go across what's the difference between flash flooding and river flooding, what type, when you can see it, when you don't, and the dangers of going up, and kind of explaining all the headlines that go with each of those because they can be complicated at times. So definitely check that out. And of course, we got the tornado drill ended today too. So overall, we're not going to deal with any severe weather here for probably the nenext week, 10 days here, but we could see some low clouds in the morning. Could be some patchy fog if we do happen to clear out. The fog potential is there too. Won't be widespread or probably dense, but you see that for your morning commute. More sunshine for tomorrow, but it'll still be on and off cloud cover. Milder, we'll get back to where we should be for temperature wise. The weekend looks mild to even warm, but we do have showers that come in Saturday, late Saturday night, or even on Sunday. Could be a storm, so something to keep in mind for any activities. It's on an all-day type rainfall, but it could impact anything outdoors. Otherwise, here's your cloud cover. By noon, we're going to start seeing with the daytime heating, if we got any type of clearing skies, some of this low cloud cover will probably redevelop late morning to early afternoon just with daytime heating. But then the trend towards the later half of the day is going to start really clearing this out and dissipating as the clouds begin to fall apart. So by the evening hour, we should start seeing at least partly cloudy, partly sunny, or even mostly clear skies. Temperatures in the 50s, light winds. So all in all, a very nice evening too for any type of activities going on. Should be any problems, and quiet Friday night. Going into, there's your temperatures. That is about where we should be for this time of year. That's the good news. We go into now Saturday, we're going to look at then temperatures getting back up in the 60s as the winds begin to turn around from the south. Could be breezy in the afternoon because we have a system that'll be approaching from the west, so that should allow some warmer air to get up here. So above average, it's about 10 degrees above average. Now going into Sunday, it gets a little bit more complicated with temperatures because we're going to have cloud cover, showers in this thing. So these temperatures, kind of a lower confidence that we're going to get closer to 70, but it is a chance, especially in areas that don't see the precipitation and get a little bit of break in the cloud cover. You might have 70. I think most areas will stay in the 60s. Still not too bad overall. Here's your activity. Here's this little boundary that begins to push across by Sunday morning. This would be the first line of where some showers or even a storm occurs. Where this line kind of develops a little bit in question. I think further north you go, you might see more. Now, once this passes through, I think then in the afternoon, that's when we might see a little bit of partial clearing, and where this clearing happens, that's where you might be able to hit 70. The boundary is still out to the west to Minneapolis. You can see the winds from the south and then turning around from the northwest. That'll come through probably some point Sunday evening, so we could see another round of scattered showers and maybe a storm come through. Once again, not significant amounts of rainfall expected with this. The bigger story going into the first part of the week as you go back to work is going to be the colder air behind this and the very strong winds too behind this system, and that's really the focus for Monday. As we look at, here's your temperatures for Monday. Definitely going to take a nosedive. Not quite as the nosedive that we saw earlier this week, but it will be colder going into Monday, along with those winds will be the problem too. Once we get rid of that, Tuesday we're going to start climbing back up. Wednesday looks quiet, and then I think our more significant rain chance comes in Thursday and Friday with another system that'll come through. So not a bad Friday overall. Pretty good Friday evening. Weekend looks overall good. Just have to keep in mind the forecast for Sunday with the showers and maybe a storm that could impact some stuff.
Not too bad.
No, not at all.
Thanks, Greg.